dealt primarily with instrumental music. What his advances in writing for orchestra made Bach, what Bach did and Handel possible. Okay, and so and this is known as the Christmas Concerto. First of all, a bit about a Concerto Grosso. In a Concerto Grosso, you have two forces. One, you have over here, okay, 1, 2, 3, the concertino. Okay, and they're the soloists. They're the high bracket. Okay, and then you have what we call the ripieno, which is the regular orchestra. And the arrangement we're doing today, I get to play the regular orchestra part. And so these are the soloists. And then, all of Baroque music was constructed in such a way that it needed to be undergirded with chords. And a harpsichord or an organ, or we have a wonderful instrument right here, a theorbo. Okay, and it is basically a bass flute, and it's going to be playing figured bass. And so you'll hear pluck, pluck, okay, all along. It's a wonderful instrument. It was used a great amount of times in opera at that time. It can play, it only has 14 strings, okay, and so it's sort of hard to beat, and you have to be careful he doesn't hit the land over here. But it's a wonderful instrument, and it was very common in the Baroque era. So this is what we're going to have. Just a little bit, one more about this. It's called the Concerto, the Christmas Concerto. And there were concertos that were usually 4 movements that were played in churches. But a cardinal commissioned this and said, I want this to be played on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. And so Mr. Corelli added at the end a movement called a pastoral. And a pastoral, okay, was a traditional Italian piece, okay, that's supposed to evoke, bagpipers out in the mountains and stuff like that. And it's 9/8 time and very beautiful and very serene. And this one is very unusual. You can tell when the end of the concerto is because it ends very, very quietly. And so I ask you to put yourself in sort of a frame of mind. You are in Italy. You are in the city of Bologna. You are in a huge, big Catholic church, full of marble, okay, wonderful paintings on the wall, candles everywhere. A couple of choir boys over here in the corner with therbos with incense, getting ready to use it, and all that kind of stuff. And so this was what would have been played as the prelude. Okay, and the cardinal comes in and sits down because he commissioned it and he wants to hear it, and so forth. So this is you'll hear several bubbling movements, and then at the end. And so since this is a concerto, we'd ask that you don't clap until the end, and you can tell when the end is because it just fades away. But it's a delightful piece. And this is the Christmas Concerto of Mr. Corelli. By the way, in the pastoral, if you listen real carefully, you might hear some cuckoos, and you might hear some places where it sounds chromatic and it sounds like it's sort of weird. Hopefully we're not lost, but they put those in because the instruments sounded outside the primitive instruments sounded out of tune, and so they deliberately put these in tone tune, out of tune places in the pastoral to make it interesting. So here you go, several 4 movements with some extras, and then at the end, a pastoral.